It is no secret that SUVs and crossovers have captivated the entire automotive mass market. It even prompted established automakers such as Ferrari, which revered sleek sports and supercars, to develop the Puro-Sang SUV, demonstrating how effective the market's desire for big, butch, and powerful vehicles has become. The electric future has arrived, and every carmaker worth their salt is either electrifying their current lineup or launching new all-electric vehicles. As a result, the Swedish brand Polestar captivated interests by announcing that the original concept car would be followed by an SUV. Named the Polestar 3, this automobile will be unveiled to the public in October 2022, and until then, the Swedish brand had kept their upcoming flagship relatively quiet, only teasing media and fans with small snippets and camo-wrapped shots. Nonetheless, Polestar has maintained interest in the Polestar 3 by releasing a sufficient amount of information for us to digest. That being said, here's everything we've learned about the Polestar 3. Polestar is a Chinese-owned Swedish brand that plans global expansion with its dramatically styled Tesla Model X rival. The third Polestar's model is a striking electric SUV with a performance focus. The vehicles will be produced by the Volvo plant in Charleston, South Carolina later this year. The Polestar 3 is the company's third model, following the discontinued Polestar 1 plug-in hybrid and Polestar 2 all-electric sports sedan. In 2017, the Polestar 1 became the brand's first production vehicle. With the introduction of the Polestar 2 in 2019, it was only a matter of time before the Polestar brand continued its lineage of building high-performance electric vehicles to the general public. Polestar's roots can be traced back to its participation in the Swedish Touring Car Championship as Flash Engineering. They were later renamed Polestar Racing, and ownership was eventually transferred to Volvo. The brand hopes to make its mark in the automotive world with its cool concepts and performance-based electric vehicles. Due to its upcoming global debut in October, Polestar released teaser images of its first battery electric SUV, the Polestar 3. The teaser depicts a sleek 4-passenger SUV with a panoramic sunroof that stretches from the windshield to the rear spoiler in a distinctive taillight design. According to the company's CEO, the Polestar 3 is the SUV for the electric age. With a high-end large luxury EV, the company's style and design identity has evolved into automobiles with a strong individual brand character. The sport is being brought back to the SUV with this model as the company tries to stay true to their performance roots. According to the most recent information, production will also begin in the United States and China in early 2023. This is part of the company's aggressive future plans. Starting with its public debut this fall, the brand intends to release one new model per year for the next 3 years. The goal is to expand its presence to at least 30 global markets by the end of 2023, while increasing global sales tenfold to 290,000 units by 2025, up from 29,000 units in 2021. This new SUV's defining feature, ironically, is its aerodynamics. SUVs and aerodynamics don't usually mix, but Polestar describes it as aerodynamic electric SUV for the masses to enjoy. The first official image of the brand's second all-electric model shows that the SUV has large wheel arches and a sleek aerodynamic roofline. Polestar's fenders appear to have a noticeable protrusion, and it is a well-designed beast. It can be observed that the Polestar 3 SUV borrows heavily from the Polestar 2 with its Thor hammer LED headlights, short overhangs, and a large plastic grille up front. The Polestar 3 has a sporty silhouette thanks to its slanted roof and rear spoiler, which wrap around the rear. The futuristic air channeling vents on the bonnet aid the vehicle's aerodynamic flow, while the flush door handles pop out when you unlock the car before closing flat against the bodywork as you start the electric motor or lock the vehicle. The most recent images of the Polestar 3 show the vehicle in production-ready condition, complete with a full-length glass panoramic roof, 20-inch alloy wheels which are larger because of improved aerodynamics, and bright yellow brake calipers. The Polestar 3 will have a long list of options, including 19, 20, and possibly 21-inch wheels. Buyers will also have a choice of at least 6 body colors, as well as a tow bar, roof rack, and tinted rear windows. The Polestar 3 will be slightly shorter than the Volvo XC90, measuring around 4.80 meters in length. The trunk volume is estimated to hold up to 1,800 liters. As for the interior, the Polestar 3 will only have 5 seats on the inside. It is reasonable to expect occupants to be pampered with a slew of technological and comfort features. The Polestar 3 borrows more than just design features of its predecessor, but also some of its technology. The upcoming Polestar will include a superior Harman Kardon sound system with 2 subwoofers, a head-up display, and even a widescreen digital instrument cluster. The familiar onboard infotainment system will make driving easier with apps like Google Maps and Spotify available. With the addition of an expected autonomous driving feature, there's no doubt that the Polestar 3 exudes luxury and technological brilliance. The 3 will also eventually be capable of self-driving thanks to LiDAR sensors and an NVIDIA chipset. It will be launched with a dual-motor powertrain and a WLTP range of 360 miles. This is the next-generation Volvo Polestar EV architecture, which means it will have a completely flat floor, unlike the annoyingly cramped Polestar 2. Polestar has also confirmed that the new 3 will, as expected, use Google's Android Automotive OS and will have industry-leading connectivity features. The Swedish company has fully embraced Google, abandoning its in-house infotainment systems. So far, our experience suggests that this is a good thing. The Polestar 3 will feature a twin electric motor setup with 543 horsepower of power and a 100 kilowatt-hour battery with a range of up to 700 kilometers per charge. A separate performance pack with upgraded brakes and suspension is also likely. The intelligent electric motor and battery system will allow this large brute of an SUV to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. The priority, however, will remain flawless aerodynamic representation rather than outright speed. To handle the massive performance figures, the car will also have an upgraded suspension system and brakes. Right now, we have no information on how much the car might cost. The Polestar 2 starts at $45,900, which isn't a particularly helpful metric. The Polestar 3 will be larger, which we assume means it will be more expensive. However, that is not guaranteed, especially since the automaker has stated that assembling in the United States will help keep prices low. However, if Polestar wants to remain competitive, it must match or undercut the competition. Tesla is a big one, but it should be simple enough to undercut the Model X's $104,990 price tag. The Model Y does start at $58,990, but given that it's a crossover rather than a full-fledged SUV, it's not really a fair comparison. Information going around believes it will begin around $75,000 at least initially. As with the Polestar 2, a less expensive single-motor version may be released later. Other noteworthy SUV competitors include the $69,990 Jaguar I-Pace, the $83,200 BMW iX, and the $43,895 Mustang Mach-E. It's reasonable to expect the Polestar 3 to be in that price range, but we won't know for sure until the automaker makes an official announcement. The 3 will not be cheap, but given the claimed performance and features, the higher price seems justified, with claims of the car being a blistering aerodynamic e-SUV. The brand's technological attention to detail appears to have paid off. Polestar's technological masterpiece is noteworthy. It's not easy to connect an SUV with aerodynamics, but the fact that the brand has accomplished this incredible feat is nothing short of a marvel in and of itself. The performance, looks, and high-end features all contribute to the excitement surrounding this e-SUV. And with stiff competition brewing in this segment, the Polestar 3 has to stand up to its mark upon its launch. What do you think of the new Polestar 3? How much do you think it will cost? Tell us in the comments. If you loved this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe below. And don't forget to watch our other videos.